A bullshit. Should I invite Drew to the party chat? Yeah, it's very strange. I will try and see what happens. Oh, they have a robot. Oh, yeah, they have like a robot thing that looks kind of like one of the robots from Portal 2. It's 5 crowns though, which is redonk. That's redonkulous. Hi. Oh, it is Peabot. Oh, you're right. It is. I'm dumb. But yeah. How about that? 5 crowns. We haven't even won one thing yet. Of the level. Yeah, exactly. Why? It's so redonkulous. Yeah, I figured. Maybe I should have told you. Yeah. Peabody Atlas and Peabody. Yeah, for sure. Me too. So today I finally found out how far in the future Horizon Zero Dawn is. Yeah, so that was kind of cool. I had to actually calculate it. It gave you a number of days, and I was like, what? How many years is that? So I had to like calculate it out, and I was like, oh, okay. Seems about right. And then, oh, I know what the I still don't know what Zero Dawn is, but I know where it, I know of it in the game now. It has been mentioned. Yes, I don't know what the Horizon part is, but Zero Dawn has been mentioned, which is interesting. I'm like pretty far. Yeah, I think it says like I have 80% of the game completed. Yeah, I've done like everything that like side quest wise that you can do. I think just about that I can do so far. Like I have all the collectibles and everything like that. Like if you look at my, you know, the like what's John been doing? Like in the what is that section called? The what's new. The what's new, it would just be like trophy after trophy after trophy. I must have got like 10 trophies today, seriously. And I think today I might try to do, after I finish, I think I might do New Game Plus on the hardest difficulty just to fuck around and see if I can do it, because there is a trophy for it. Yeah. For completing New Game Plus on the hardest difficulty. So I'm kind of curious to see how difficult it really is. If it's like if it's a good challenge and not super difficult, I might just rush through it, because I don't, to complete the game you just got to go through the main story and that's it. You don't have to explore the entire map. Yeah, so I might try to do that and see how quickly I can do it. But I have a feeling that the hardest difficulty is like really stupid hard. Like, I don't even know what the difference is. Like, I'm assuming it probably means that you do less damage and everything else does more damage to you. Healing probably doesn't heal you as much. Like, it's probably gonna be Oh, I finally. Oh, I also just. Was it yesterday or? Yeah, it might have been yesterday that I finally got the last machine scan. I hadn't had it yet, and they kind of like show an outline of it, you know, on the screen where all the scans are. And I was like, oh, that looks kind of interesting. So yeah, I finally saw that. Oh yeah. So just make the next game you play be Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah. D&D. Yeah. Of course. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, I constantly save in Horizon Zero Dawn. Any chance I get, but like I rarely die and I rarely like load. The only time I ever die is like from falling or something. Like that's the only time that I die. Yeah. Like I rarely die from combat. Like sometimes, like early on I think I was dying from combat, but yeah, I really should stop saving all the time. Yeah, it's just funny. Like I think it keeps track of like how many saves that you've done, and it's like, actually, probably only needed like 5 of those. What happened? Where is? Oh, I just passed you. Oh no! No! Yes, I did. No Peabodys? I guess nobody's gotten it yet. Cool. What's the advantage of using your phone? Okay. Oh. Huh, interesting. Oh. Interesting. Oh, you mean it's like a live action recording? Oh. Interesting. So they had a whole, I don't know if you know, but like they had a whole crap ton of games like that back in the 90s. I forget what they were calling them. There's a special name for that type of game. But there was like a whole string of them for like Sega or something like that. I mean, it didn't. Yeah, it didn't really, like, obviously it didn't really take off, but, I don't think I've ever played any games like that. Nice. Yes, I beat it. 43 remaining. What an odd number. I think that's a prime number. It's definitely not divisible by 3. I was trying to explain to you earlier, if you want to know if a number is divisible by 3, you take the digits and you add them up. So let's say you take the number 27. If you add 2 and 7, and that equals 9, and that number is divisible by 3, then 27 is divisible by 3. Yeah. So you could take like, I don't know, let's do 17. Obviously, 1 plus 7 is 8, and that 8 is not divisible by 3, so 17 is definitely not divisible by 3. So that's like a quick way to see if something is divisible by 3. You just take up the, that should be divisible by 3 because it adds up to 9. Yes. So it would be 621 or 216. When all those would be divisible by 3. Since they all add up to a number that is divisible. All the digits in the number add up to something that is divisible by 3. That's like such a weird thing. Like, how do people figure shit out like that? Like, it shouldn't be like a real thing, but it is, and it's just like it works. Just like, anytime you add an even number, or 2 even numbers together, it always adds up to an even number. And anytime you add up odd numbers, if they're both odd, it always equals an even number. Did you know that or no? So if you add 3 and 5 are both odd, if you add them up, it equals 8. If you add 13 and 17, that is 40, which is even. So anytime you add 2 odd numbers together, they always equal an even number. Love it? Sure. I don't think you're interested at all. You're like, what? I don't really care. Parrot. I think I see them all the way down. You're all the way on the other side, so I can see you with the parrot. A Triceratops? I didn't know that was an option. Woo woo! Fucking hot dog. Oh, someone is pushing me around. Oh, there's no time on this. We're just waiting for people to be eliminated. Huh? So I got 3 more. Is it gonna speed up? Alright, I think we're purposely trying to... Oh, we lost everybody. There we go. Did you win? You got it? Nice. I think Caroline must be playing Fallout or Fall Guys. I'm gonna send her a message and be like, Caroline, you can play with us. Where is messages? There it is. What do we gotta do? Oh. Our team's already winning. I haven't even done anything. Aw, balls. Aren't you on blue? Yeah. Okay. I don't think I've gotten a single ring yet, which is so bad. You just totally got out. I can tell. What the hell? I tried to jump and it didn't work. Finally got a ring. Oh, there you are. I see you now. I was like, where are you? Somebody's a red hot dog. Gross. Yeah, we gonna win. We gonna win. No, probably not. But no. No! What the fuck? Not that cool, yo. We was doing good. I think we might have been on the last one. What the balls? All that hard work. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. No. A crow person. Yes. Ah, okay. Ah. Yeah. 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 Sounds like it. Oh yeah? Oh, nice. people are the worst. Kinda. Oh, it's just what the directional arrows. There's this fucking cactus who kept grabbing me while I was trying to emote. It's like, dude, you are touching my personal space. Not cool. I am not consenting to this. So what time are you belting out? No idea. Oh. 15 minutos. Yeah. Lassie. Oh, I thought you were just making a joke reference to Lassie. Makes way more sense now. Oh, okay. Oh. Technically I'm gender neutral too, but it doesn't really matter. No, I don't care. I'm an open book. But I'm not gonna tell you stuff if you don't want to. Ah, fuck me running. I don't. No, I don't think I've ever said that. I think I don't care what people, I don't care about what pronoun people want to use. It's just that I don't, I'd rather not associate with the cultural idea of gender. Like, I mean, my gender is the gender that I was born with is pretty fucking awful. Like, and the gender that I am not is also really degraded and undervalued in our society. So like, that's why I don't, you know, my whole thing is, you know, I do my best to treat people and not as their gender or their sexual identity or you know, or anything like that. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with it. It's like, I mean, if you want to use, you can use whatever pronoun you want with them. But, I mean, if somebody else wants to use a specific pronoun, I have no issues with that. So, yeah, well, like I said, I feel like gender is such a cultural thing. Like, if we had a more gender neutral culture, then this whole thing about gender identity wouldn't even be a big deal. People would just be people and they would just do whatever they wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't have these things, you wouldn't have these specific gender stereotypes that are associated with one particular group of people. They would just be things. They would just be things that people would do, that some people do and others don't, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the whole thing. Is that we have these very specific things that we associate with a gender, but like they're not even universal across cultures either, which makes it even more ridiculous. And obviously the gender stereotypes for women are like they're really, really bad, and then the gender stereotypes that are associated with men kind of are, you know, pretty much only reinforce toxic masculinity. So like it's just all awful, awful, awful shit. Well, no, yeah, of course, like, yeah, people. Well, I mean, the whole idea of feminism is just that men and women should be treated equal. That's the whole basis of it. It doesn't mean that you root for women. It just means that you want there to be fairness across, you know, across the gender spectrum, essentially, or between men and women. And then, you know, you take it a step further and you talk about intersectional feminism, where like it encompasses all gender identities, sexualities, people with disabilities, like all of those compounding things. We want everybody, not just women and men, but like trans and asexual and like all these people, they should be treated like you know, like people. So like I get what you're saying. Like we have this thing where it's like people hear the word feminism and it's intentionally like this, that people get really super freaked out about it or whatever like that, and at its basis all it is that you want people to be treated equal. Like that's really all it is. And if you're gonna hate on somebody for wanting them to for wanting people to be treated equal, then you're just a fucking asshole. Like yeah, I totally, like, yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. 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 They do, but it's nowhere near to the extent of what women get. Like there's so much more stuff that's put on women's appearances versus men's appearances. Like men can look like absolute fucking slobs. Like I can legit tell you that I've gotten away with not shaving and like looking like a complete fucking mess in like an office environment, and pretty much the only reason that's been the case is because I'm a white man. Like if I was a woman and I was unkempt, like I would get so many fucking comments about it. Like it'd be way fucking different. But like I know that I get away with this shit because I'm a white man, or you know, because I'm a man. Like For sure. Yeah. 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 For sure. Oh yeah, yeah, like yeah. If you're talking about yeah, like men, the whole idea of men getting raped or sexual assaulted, it's yeah, like it's not something that's really taken. I mean, we can't even take rape against women seriously, and then it's like a whole step further with men. I mean, I can tell you that I've been sexually assaulted by a woman, and like I joked about it with my friends at the time, and said I got like raped, but it wasn't until a long time later that I realized that yeah, this person actually sexually assaulted me. Like I was totally not comfortable with what was happening, but and because we don't have a pro-consent culture, it just was a really not great situation. Yeah. Yeah. No. No, we don't. We really need a pro... Yeah. We really need a pro-consent culture, for sure. Yeah. No, they don't. Did you fail? Or did you go down? Aw, damn it! Yeah. 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 Yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, I didn't. I'm out. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you can definitely vent to me about it anytime you want. I get it. It's pretty fucking awful. And there's not really, women can't really vent without, being judged or whatever like that. And for the most part, I'm a pretty, I do my best not to judge people. And but also, I'm super... I guess in a way you could say that I'm a stereotypical feminist in that I really don't like men, as I think I probably have mentioned to you before. I'm kind of biased when women talk to me about stuff, but I know from experience of being a man and stuff that I've done, that my friends done, it's anytime a woman says that, oh, hey, do you think this guy's being creepy? And it's yeah, 100%, but tell me what's going on. And it's yeah, that guy's totally being fucking creepy. I totally agree with you. So, Yeah, you can talk to me about that stuff anytime you want, but I might be slightly biased because I really, really dislike my gender a lot, or the gender that I was raised with. So, like, I definitely, like, I can see both sides of, like, why, like, I understand rape culture and the patriarchy and all this stuff, but I'm not going to sit here and defend anybody's actions. It's like, that's totally reprehensible shit, and, like, people need to be held responsible, but we also need to educate people at the same time. Oh yeah, I believe it. I totally believe it. I know it's gotta be exhausting. We're on our last one. Oh, message. Yeah. Bummer. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 Yeah, sounds like it. Oh, yeah. I'm back at the main menu. Yep. Sure. It's up to you. You're the one who's gotta go. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm sure, and you're definitely not the only one, like... Yeah. Maybe? I'm sure. Yeah. 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 Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I think I remember you telling me about this. Yeah. 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 Oh my. Oh yeah. Yeah, like I see, like the weird thing is I had this friend in high school, and like I had heard stuff I had heard things that he did, like he like sexually assaulted like several different people, like even like somebody I ended up dating, and it's one of the reasons I like stopped hanging out with him. And like even like I have a half niece that's the same age as me. She like told me stories of him, like, you know, grabbing her breasts when they were at the pool or whatever like that, and she would slap him in the face or whatever like that. And I just kind of like laughed and was like, oh, okay. But like, you know, I didn't really see, like, I thought it was fucked up, but like I didn't really see it as a big deal. But like, you know, now as an adult, and I'm like, oh my god, like he did that. He did a lot of that, and he did. You know, I knew other people he did it too, and it's like that's so fucking inappropriate, and he shouldn't have been doing that shit. And it's like, now this person's married and they have kids and stuff, and it's like, oh my god, what did he put that person through? Like, oh, okay.